In this video, I'm about to show you 10 vitamin water brands you should never drink and why, along with 5 options that are actually better and worth choosing, starting with number 10, vitamin water. Let's start with one that almost everyone assumes is healthy, vitamin water. The name alone does half the marketing. Vitamins plus water? Sounds like a smart choice, right? I used to grab one after workouts, thinking I was doing something good for my body. But once you actually flip the bottle and read what's inside, the whole image starts to fall apart. Here's the reality most people miss. A standard bottle of vitamin water contains around 30 to 32 grams of sugar. That's not coming from fruit. It's typically from crystalline fructose or added sugars. That puts it dangerously close to soda territory, just dressed up in a healthier-looking label. And because it's marketed as a functional drink, people don't treat it like a sugary beverage. They sip it casually, sometimes finishing the whole bottle without even thinking about it. Then there's the vitamin angle. Yes, it contains added vitamins like B and C, but these are synthetic isolates, not coming from whole food sources. Studies have shown that excess water-soluble vitamins, especially when consumed beyond daily needs, are simply excreted by the body. In other words, you're not really getting the benefit you think you are. Number 9. Propel. Propel is one of those drinks that quietly built its reputation in gyms, not grocery aisles. You'll see it sitting next to treadmills, in gym bags, or in someone's hand right after a workout. It doesn't scream sugary drink like others. It positions itself as performance hydration. Clean label, 0 calories, electrolytes. It feels like the responsible choice. But that's exactly why it deserves a closer look. Because Propel really sells enhanced hydration, not hydration. And that word enhanced is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Electrolytes sound impressive, but for the average person doing a light workout or just trying to stay hydrated during the day, you don't actually need them in bottled form. Your body already maintains electrolyte balance through regular food and water. What Propel is doing is turning a basic biological function into a product and then layering it with additives to make it taste like something you'd want to keep drinking. And here's where it gets interesting. Unlike sugary drinks, Propel leans entirely on lab-formulated sweetness. Not to give you energy, but to keep the experience enjoyable enough that you don't switch back to plain water. Over time, that changes your baseline. Water starts to feel boring, and suddenly, hydration becomes something you need to flavor. There's also the consistency factor. Every bottle tastes identical, no matter where you buy it. That's not nature, that's formulation. Stabilizers, flavor systems, and controlled processing are designed for uniformity, not simplicity. Number 8. SoBe Life Water. Every time you grab a brightly colored bottle of SoBe Life Water, it feels like a healthy choice. After all, it's vitamin-enhanced, low-calorie, and comes in fun, tropical flavors. You might think, this is good for me, right? But here's the catch nobody tells you. Most of the vitamins are added synthetically, not naturally, and the drink is still loaded with sugar. Look at the ingredients: water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, artificial flavors, ascorbic acid vitamin C, niacinamide vitamin B, pyridoxine hydrochloride vitamin B6, sucralose, and a mix of food colorings. That's a lot of chemicals disguised as nutrition. A single 2 0-ounce bottle can contain up to 34 grams of sugar. That's more than 8 teaspoons in one drink marketed as healthy. Here's the kicker. Studies show that your body metabolizes synthetic vitamins differently than the ones naturally found in food. High sugar synthetic vitamins, short-term energy spike, followed by a crash. You think you're hydrating and fueling your body, but you're mostly just consuming sugar water with lab-made additives. The marketing is brilliant though. Fun colors, sporty logos, promises of boosting your immune system or hydrating better. But the reality? It's engineered for shelf appeal and impulse buying, not actual health. If you're looking for hydration that actually benefits your body, plain water or naturally flavored options without added sugar are the smarter move. Number 7. Gatorade. Gatorade has been sold to us as the ultimate sports fuel, the neon-colored liquid that promises to replace electrolytes, power your workouts, and make you feel like an MVP. But let's get real. Unless you're running a marathon, playing soccer in 100-degree heat, or sweating buckets at a CrossFit class, your body doesn't need most of what's in that bottle. A standard 20-ounce serving contains about 34 grams of sugar, which is more than some candy bars. And some versions sneak in high fructose corn syrup too. The electrolytes? Sure, sodium and potassium are there, but for the average person, that sugar spike outweighs any hydration benefit. It hits your liver, spikes your blood sugar, and leaves you crashing an hour later. Then there's the neon glow: red 40, blue 1, and yellow 5. Chemicals are designed to look appetizing, but are banned in some countries for potential health concerns. Your body isn't thrilled about consuming synthetic dyes just to make a drink Instagram-worthy, and the marketing, oh, the marketing! They make it feel like grabbing a bottle is the same as chugging victory. But it's really a sugar-laden performance costume. Here's the smart move: skip Gatorade unless you truly need rapid electrolyte replacement. Water, coconut water, or DIY electrolyte mixes give the same hydration with a fraction of the sugar and 0 artificial dyes. Gatorade isn't inherently bad, it's just brilliant at making you believe it's doing more than it actually is. Number 6. Powerade. Powerade is marketed as the drink for athletes, but don't let the branding fool you. A typical bottle, about 591 milliliters, contains roughly 34 grams of sugar plus high fructose corn syrup in most flavors. That's more sugar than a standard candy bar, and most people aren't burning it off on a treadmill. The label proudly lists electrolytes like sodium and potassium, but in reality, the amounts are minimal for anyone who isn't sweating profusely in extreme heat. For the average office worker, runner, or student, this is basically a sugar-laden beverage masquerading as performance fuel. That sugar hits your bloodstream fast, spikes insulin, and often leaves you crashing before your next snack. Artificial colors like blue 1 and red 40 give it that neon glow, but these dyes are banned in some countries for a reason. They're not just coloring agents. They're synthetic chemicals your body doesn't need. The marketing makes you feel like you're powering up with every sip, but it's really a short-term energy illusion. For real hydration without the crash, stick to water, coconut water, or an electrolyte mix you control. Powerade isn't inherently bad, it's just brilliant at convincing you it's helping while quietly doing the opposite. Number 5. Body Armor. Body Armor has marketed itself as the better-for-you sports drink, the one that's supposed to be packed with electrolytes, coconut water, and vitamins, the drink that makes you feel like an athlete just by holding it. And for a while, that story worked. Bright bottles, Instagram-worthy colors, celebrity endorsements. You feel like you're making a conscious choice. But here's the part nobody tells you when you're walking down the beverage aisle. A standard 1/6-ounce bottle contains 21 grams of sugar, almost 5 teaspoons, and in most flavors, added cane sugar. That's a sugar hit disguised as hydration, and most of us aren't running marathons in 90-degree heat. If you're commuting, walking the dog, or just trying to survive a long workday, that sugar is going straight to your bloodstream, spiking insulin, and leaving you crashing before lunch. The electrolytes? Yes, they're present, but in small amounts that do little unless you're losing gallons of sweat. Then there's the marketing magic. Coconut water, natural flavors, vitamins, bright, neon packaging, all designed to make you feel like you're drinking something heroic when in reality, you're sipping flavored sugar water with a side of hype. Number 4. Prime Hydration. Prime Hydration arrived with hype, colorful bottles, YouTube stars, and promises of hydration with electrolytes. At first glance, it seems like the perfect drink for anyone trying to stay active. But the closer you look at the ingredients, the more you realize that healthy is mostly just a marketing word. Despite claiming 0 sugar, each bottle contains artificial sweeteners sucralose and acesulfame potassium. These compounds mimic sweetness but aren't processed like real food. Studies suggest they may disrupt gut health, trigger cravings for sugary snacks, and even interfere with normal insulin response. So yes, your body experiences the sugar sensation, but none of the nutrients your body actually needs. The electrolyte content of sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium is real, but in practical terms, most casual drinkers get far more than they need in a normal day. Unless you're sweating heavily during a long, intense workout, these minerals aren't doing much for you. What you're left with is a brightly colored beverage that feels functional, but functions mostly as a flavored water alternative. The marketing leans hard on lifestyle imagery. Athletes, active people, and the promise that drinking this will make your routine healthier. But outside the cameras, Prime Hydration doesn't magically boost performance. It's hydration with flair, not a health upgrade. Number 3. Bye presents itself as the sophisticated alternative to soda. Exotic flavors, sleek packaging, and bold claims about antioxidants. On the shelf, it looks like a guilt-free indulgence, the kind of drink that makes you feel like you're choosing health without thinking twice. But don't let the marketing fool you. Inside each 8-ounce bottle, you'll find sweeteners like erythritol and stevia. They're plant-based, low-calorie, and marketed as harmless, but for many people, sugar alcohols can cause bloating, cramping, or digestive upset. It's not dangerous, but it's far from the pure hydration story the label promises. The antioxidant content is also minimal. A single bottle won't make your body fight free radicals like a magic potion. Some flavors add caffeine, usually around 35 milligrams per bottle. It's not a huge amount, but if you're sipping casually throughout the day, it quietly stacks with other sources of caffeine in your diet. That's a subtle kick you didn't sign up for, and the hype is real. Exotic fruit names, glossy bottles, influencer endorsements, it all creates the impression that you're doing something special for your health. In reality, Bai is flavored water dressed up with sweeteners, a touch of caffeine, and clever marketing. Number 2. Aquafina Flavor Splash. Aquafina Flavor Splash promises a splash of flavor without the guilt, a refreshing alternative to soda with a hint of fruit and 0 calories. On the shelf, it looks innocent, almost like water decided to take a vacation in a fruity paradise. But here's the catch. That vacation comes with hidden extras your body doesn't need. Each bottle contains artificial sweeteners, typically sucralose and acesulfame potassium, designed to give you sweetness without calories. Sounds harmless, right? Except your body doesn't process these like real sugar. Some people notice digestive upset, bloating, or a strange aftertaste. And while the calories are 0, the artificial sweetness can trick your brain, making you crave more sugar later. So you're sipping healthy water, but your cravings might be quietly working against you. There's almost no nutritional value to speak of. No real fruit, no vitamins, just flavored water with added chemicals. The electrolytes? Forget it. You're not going to hydrate better than plain water with this drink. The label is glossy, the marketing sleek, and the flavors playful, which is exactly the point. It makes you feel virtuous while delivering very little beyond taste. For real hydration, plain water or sparkling water with a slice of fruit is far more effective and won't leave your digestive system questioning your life choices. Aquafina Flavor Splash isn't evil, but it's a masterclass in selling the illusion of health. Number 1. Dasani Drops. Dasani Drops promises to rescue your boring water life. Just a few drops and suddenly, your glass is exciting, flavored, and Instagram ready. Sounds great, right? But here's the plot twist. What's really happening is a chemistry experiment disguised as hydration. These tiny bottles rely on sucralose and acesulfame potassium, artificial sweeteners that trick your taste buds into thinking you're drinking fruit water. Your body, though, it's smarter than that. Some people get bloated, others notice subtle cravings for more sugar, and over time, research suggests these sweeteners may even mess with gut bacteria. You sip 0-calorie water, but your body still gets the memo that sweetness is happening, and sometimes that memo backfires. There's no fruit juice, no vitamins, no electrolytes, just chemically flavored water with a side of convenience. And let's be honest, that convenience is seductive. Tiny bottles, perfect for your desk, backpack, or car cup holder. It's effortless, easy, and somehow feels virtuous. But the reality is you're paying for flavor tricks, not actual health. Here's the takeaway. Dasani Drops won't harm you, but they won't transform your hydration game either. Real water, sparkling water, or a squeeze of actual lemon gives you the refreshment without the sneaky sweeteners. Dasani Drops are basically a clever illusion, a tiny fruit-flavored placebo that makes you feel like you're winning at life, while your body quietly takes notes. But don't worry, it's not all bad. There are some vitamin waters that are actually cleaner, more balanced, and safe for regular hydration without all the extra sugar and unnecessary additives, starting with number 5. Liquid IV. Liquid IV isn't just another flavored drink. It's the hydration game changer that actually lives up to its promises. Unlike most sports drinks and artificially sweetened water, This one is engineered to deliver water, electrolytes, and essential nutrients efficiently so your body actually benefits from every sip. The magic here is the cellular transport technology, a science-backed blend of sodium, potassium, and glucose. It's designed to accelerate water absorption faster than plain water alone, which makes it perfect for hot workouts, travel, or just recovering from a long day when you've been running around nonstop. No gimmicks, no sugar overload, no chemical sweeteners pretending to be fruit. Each stick packs 11 vitamins, including B3, B5, B6, B12, vitamin C, and more. Exactly the nutrients your body needs to stay energized and hydrated. And the flavors? Real fruit powders, subtle sweetness, and no aftertaste that makes you question your life choices. Liquid IV works because it's built on purpose, not marketing hype. You're not paying for neon bottles, influencer campaigns, or antioxidant buzzwords. You're paying for hydration that actually works, for a product that backs up its claims with data. Number 4. Noon is the kind of drink that quietly wins hydration points without screaming for attention. Forget neon bottles or flashy marketing. This is hydration that works, wrapped in a sleek little tablet you drop in water. Pop one in a bottle, and suddenly you have a perfectly balanced mix of electrolytes ready to go. Each Noon tablet contains sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, the precise minerals your body sweats out during a workout or a long day in the sun. There's very little sugar, and the sweetness comes from stevia, which doesn't overwhelm the taste or sabotage your hydration plan. Some flavors even sneak in a hint of natural fruit essence, enough to be pleasant, not overpowering. What makes Noon special is that it respects your body's rhythm. You're not drinking a sugar-laden, artificially colored beverage that tricks your brain. You're giving your cells exactly what they need to function at their best. Whether you're training for a marathon, hiking in the heat, or just trying to stay hydrated at your desk, Noon is a smart companion. No gimmicks, no crash, no questionable additives. Just a small tablet turning plain water into hydration gold. It's the kind of product that quietly proves good design, science, and taste can coexist. Number 3. LMNT. LMNT takes the science of hydration seriously, and it shows. Unlike most flavored waters or sports drinks, LMNT doesn't hide behind sugar, artificial sweeteners, or marketing buzzwords. Each packet is a precise mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, designed for serious hydration. If you're sweating heavily during workouts, spending time in the sun, or just need to replenish electrolytes after a long day, LMNT delivers without compromise. The sodium content is high, but intentionally so because your body loses salt through sweat, and LMNT replaces it efficiently. Potassium and magnesium round out the formula, keeping muscles and nerves functioning properly. The flavor profile is subtle and clean, with real fruit or natural flavoring, never over-the-top sweetness or synthetic aftertaste. You can sip it all day if needed, and it won't spike blood sugar or leave you crashing later. What's most impressive about LMNT is the transparency. Every ingredient, every milligram is listed clearly so you know exactly what you're getting. It's hydration stripped down to essentials, no fluff, no distractions, just functional, effective electrolyte support that your body actually notices. Number 2, Ultima Replenisher. Ultima Replenisher feels like a secret weapon for hydration, subtle, smart, and dependable. You drop a tablet into water, and instead of a sugar rush or artificial punch, you get a crisp, clean drink that actually supports your body. It's the kind of product that doesn't need flashy labels to make its point. What makes Ultima stand out is how it balances minerals in a way that feels natural. Your body receives the right blend to keep energy steady, muscles relaxed, and nerves functioning without relying on synthetic sweeteners or overly processed ingredients. The taste is soft and refreshing, with just a touch of natural flavor, so water isn't boring but never overwhelming. This is hydration built for real life. Whether you're powering through a workout, trekking under the sun, or just need a boost during a long workday, Ultima quietly helps your system stay on track. It's thoughtful, effective, and surprisingly enjoyable for something so simple. Number 1. Drip Drop is hydration engineered to perform. Unlike other drinks that hide behind sugar or artificial flavor, this one is designed to rehydrate quickly and effectively when your body needs it most. It's not about hype, it's about results. Each packet delivers a precise formula that helps water absorb faster, replenishing what's lost after intense activity, heat exposure, or even a long day on your feet. The flavor is light and crisp, never artificial or overpowering, so drinking it is effortless. It's hydration that feels purposeful and intentional from the very first sip. Drip Drop's real advantage lies in its reliability. Every ingredient serves a role, every sip has a purpose, and your body recognizes it immediately. For athletes, travelers, or anyone looking for hydration that actually works, Drip Drop delivers without gimmicks. It's science-backed, performance-driven, and trustworthy, a drink you can count on when water alone isn't enough.